What's up, everybody? This is Anime Dude. Um, just as a little tidbit with the SOPA situation, Anonymous has just posted this a little while ago. Uh, or I just now found it. Um, Citizens of the United States, we are anonymous. This is an urgent emergency alert to all people of the United States. The days we've all been waiting for has unfortunately arrived. The United States is censoring the internet. Our blanket response is that we will not sit while our rights are taken away by the government trusted to them to preserve. This is not a call to arms, but a call to recognition and action. The United States government has mastered this corrupt way of giving us false sense of freedom. We think we are free and can do what we want. But in reality, we are just limited and restricted as what we can do, how we think, and even how our education is obtained. God, my spacing did not work out right when I ended up bringing this over. We have been distracted by the mirage of the freedom that we have just become and that we are trying to escape from. For too long we have been idle as our brothers and sisters were arrested. During this time, the government has been scheming, plotting ways to increase censorship to the means of the ISP block aside, the DNS blockings, search engine censorships, website censorships, and a variety of other methods that directly oppose us. The values and ideas of both anonymous as well as founding fathers of this country, who believe in free speech and press. The United States has often been used as an example for the idea of free country, and when the one nation that is known for freedom and rights starts to abuse its own people, this is when you must fight back, because others are soon to follow. Don't think that just because you are not a United States citizen that this does not apply to you. You cannot wait for your country to decide to do the same. You must stop it before it grows, before it becomes acceptable. You must destroy its foundation before it becomes too powerful. Has the U.S. government not learned from the past? Has it not seen the 2011 revolutions? Has it not seen that we oppose this whatever or wherever we find it, and that we will continue to oppose it? Obviously, the United States thinks that we are exempt. This is not the only anonymous collective call to action that will be distributed denial of service attacks do. What will distributed denial of service attacks do? What will website defragmentationist and corrupted powers of the government? No, this is a call to a worldwide internet and physical protest against the powers that be. Spread this message everywhere. We will not stand for this. Tell your parents, your neighbors, your fellow workers, your school teachers, and anyone else who you come in contact with. This affects everyone that deserves the freedom to browse anonymously, speak freely without the fear of retribution, and protest without the fear of arrest. Go to every IRC network, every social network, every online community, and tell them the atrocities that is about to be committed. If protest is not enough, the United States government shall see that we are truly legion, and we shall stand together for one force opposing this attempt to censor the internet once again, and in the process discourage any government from continuing and trying. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forget or forgive censorship. We do not forget the denial of our free rights and as human beings. To the United States government, you should expect us. The Emergency Act authorized of local protest is needed. Coverage at freeways, highways, libraries, malls, government buildings, schools, all are accepted areas. If your government shuts down the internet, shut down the government. So basically, Anonymous has now worked its way into fully going after the U.S. government. They have made mentions about this over the NDAA Act, and I guess this is the final straw that broke the camel's back. If you don't know, the whole organization is not an organization. It is a group of everybody. They don't have a meeting. They don't have any actual collectivism. It's just a bunch of people with the same thoughts and same ideas. The problem is some of these people are incredibly good at hacking, and they know what they're doing, and they're not afraid to get in trouble. And if you haven't heard about what happened with the Scientology situation, Scientology is not big anymore because of this whole thing. I ended up pulling this off of, hold on real quick, off of Scribd, or I can't pronounce it, CRIBD. I'll put the link in the annotation below, or not the annotation below, the comment section below, and you can go from there. Basically, if this passes, Anonymous will, or the entire Anonymous unit will assault. And if that happens, they'll be labeled as terrorists. And then that's the first means of the NDAA Act, which was already passed in on New Year's by Barack Obama, which basically allows military to be in the streets marching and conducting military operations inside the United States. This also brings into the effect that there is no due process anymore, and these people can be labeled as terrorists, and they'd be taken off, and you'll never hear from them or see from them again. Mix in the fact that there's also the Emergency Centers Acts, which allotted $1.8 trillion, billion dollars to rebuilding army bases to become emergency internment facilities in case of a natural disaster and or political unrest. So they're causing this political unrest. If you don't believe in the NWO, then you're a complete idiot, because the whole system is crashing down upon us. And when the people who are causing the illegal actions go haywire, they will try everything in their power to save themselves. It's like rats climbing off a ship. This has been Anime Dude. You guys have a good night, and good luck.